right, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Ultimately kind of worked out yesterday. Most of the morning yesterday, pretty much the entire pre-market prep, I basically just begged all of you to wait till the afternoon. And then, sure enough, it was a killer afternoon. All this, first of all, the real stocks all bounced. Market really liked what Powell said, which was expected. I mean, ultimately, yes, I told you to be cautious. Yes, I told you to be patient, but we knew what was going to happen. I mean, it's laid out. So, and I already talked about that yesterday on the market 411. So that being said, 411 Eastern over at my personal Instagram at TBOHN. I'll be back today at 411, talking about more of the macro idea. Second thing, thank you. I think I got 500 plus, responses yesterday and 99% positive. So thank you for that. And I will reply to every one of those emails. I replied to about 100 last night, but there's a lot. So I will reply to you. Thank you if you sent that, but, give me a day. There's a lot of them. So back to the theme of the day, it's NFT stuff, the non-fungible tokens. Again, if you were on the market 411 last night, TKAT was that number one idea. Not that it's the only one. It's just this was the number one that we talked about in the afternoon webinar with the SteadyTrade Team. Little shaky this morning, but then a beautiful red to green there about 7:30, and then it broke the yesterday's highs, just a little while ago. So that's that pattern, two of the patterns we look for. Not typically pre-market, again, I really beg new traders to avoid pre-market, but those are two of those moves we look for in a hot sector, high volume stock, those red to greens, as well as the break of previous day's highs. So that being said, if you're not in TKAT yet, let's do the whiteboard, because this is my main watch as of right now. I always say a lot can change in the next hour, but as of right now, and again, you guys know what pattern's coming. I mean, this is just that VWAP hold, high a day break. So what I would like to see at the open is, that pull the VWAP, but I want it to hug. Remember that term? I use that a lot, hugging VWAP. So, if it chops around at VWAP, but if it maintains that tight coiling action at VWAP through the open, then at any point, really, I don't care if it's 9:35 or 9:45 or 10 a.m. or 1 p.m. or 3:45, if it holds that VWAP and starts to perk off of that, you'd look for a high volume move to kind of give you confirmation. These are my volume candles. And then you would then risk that breakdown area under VWAP. So say you take that move, you take that VWAP hold move, and then it cracks back below VWAP. You're wrong. Be okay with being wrong. Stick to the plan and move on. So again, that's my number one. Doesn't mean it needs to be your number one, but I like the recipe. TKAT whiteboard. And then let me get that in Evernote. TKAT plan whiteboard and TKAT and quick access TKAT whiteboard. Someday I'll write a macro to do this or something, to make it quicker. But I know you guys you don't come on these webinars to watch me click around, but this is all stuff I do. I do this for myself. Okay. I mean, listen, I'll look back at that whiteboard to review it myself. And then again, everyone in the SteadyTrade team gets access to these notes. They're archived. So, Eric, yeah, man. I tell you, talk about nothing dies. Talk about, nothing dies in 2021. Terrible stock. Was a failed dip and rip yesterday. Chat pump killed this, but here we are. It's back. They got the news out. So, you know what happens with chat plays. They get heavily shorted. The reason we focus on chat plays is because they are so heavily shorted. So what you're looking on, Eric, I mean, they got the PR out today. Well done. Well done, sketchy penny stock. Getting the PR out at 8 a.m. Hats off. So you got the big run the day before. Picture everyone at American Resource Corporation rushing around the office. Boys, we got to get up. You got the big boss man with the cigar. I need my cigar, and he's like, boys, our stock's up 60% today. Get a PR out. I got stock to sell. Every single one of you guys are fired.